like all over my face. What else?
Hi guys, so today for 5 Minute Friday, I'm going to be talking about if you were in a horror movie, would you survive? You guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, that every year I do a Halloween video or two, so this is what I'm doing this year. If you don't watch a lot of horror movies, sorry, but if you do, then you'll kind of know what I'm talking about when I talk about each shine's role in a horror movie. Don't get offended, this video is not 100% serious, it's just, what I thought of when I thought of each shine in a horror movie. So let's just get right into it. Okay, Aries. No. Sorry, Aries. They would just be too brave, they'd go exploring on their own, be a little too independent, and we all know how that turns out in a horror movie. They'd probably attempt to take on the bad guy. Again, never really a great idea unless you're like the main character and it's like the very end of the movie. They probably will save other characters' lives though, while they try to take on the bad guy, or will they go off exploring on their own. They'll be the one to step in the danger and try to fight off the bad guy while other characters escape and potentially live. Taurus. No. Don't burn me at the stake, okay? The problem here with Taurus, they'd be a little too stubborn and they really wouldn't want to listen to, the danger that's going on around them. They probably don't want to stay involved in the group because they don't like being told what to do. And you know what happens if the group leaves and you're just sitting at home watching TV and everybody told you that something was going to happen and then all of a sudden there's the killer and you know how that ends. Gemini. Possibly. They would probably be the secretive killer, the friend that no one suspected. Obviously, Gemini is pretty duplicitous, they're the twins, so they have two faces. It'll be hard for them to keep this secret though. So they might get killed at the end for revealing the truth and then, the good characters or whatever take them on. Cancer. No. Cancer would probably be the friend of the main character. And they wouldn't really take the danger too seriously. Instead, they might be enjoying the night or canoodling or doing whatever, having a fun, relaxing time, not to call them the promiscuous one of the group at all by any means. I can kind of see them hanging out with their boyfriend or girlfriend or even another friend. They're just kind of relaxing, having fun, and then they might die. Plus, if they're the friend of the main character, which Cancer probably would be, they never usually make it, unless they're going to be in the sequel. Leo, possibly. Leo could really go two ways here. Either the funny friend that kind of provides comic relief throughout the entire movie, we all know that character, and they usually emerge at the end alive after all, everybody thought they were dead and no, they're okay and good and the audience is happy. Or they could be the killer. There could be two killers. A lot of movies that happen. They might be the second one, or they might be the first one. They want that little attention that the killing is going to bring them in the movie.
Oh my god, I'm not calling any of you guys killers, so relax, this is just for fun.
Virgo. No. Virgo would be that character in the first scene of the movie before anybody really knows anything's wrong. A random gets killed kind of because they happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Virgos are just too smart to be with the group that's involved in the entire movie. They're not gonna go to that abandoned house that has a dark basement with no electricity, walk down into that with no cell phone. That's not gonna be the Virgo. So unfortunately they'll probably be that random character in the beginning of the movie before they know that anything is wrong. Libra. Yes. Libra would probably be that main character that survives. The girl that the killer is fixated on, or it doesn't have to be a girl, but you know what I'm saying, it usually is. Why, you may ask? Number 1. Libras are known to be one of the more attractive signs of the zodiac, so main character, star of the movie, usually the most attractive out of the bunch or the cast. Number 2. They tend to be neutral and fair as well as charming. They don't want to get involved in any conflict or hurt anybody's feelings, which the main character of a horror movie, that's usually how they are. Scorpio. Yes. They'll be the detective on the scene that probably will blow the whole case open, and they'll probably save the Libra. They're used to this stuff, they have a total understanding of it, and usually the Scorpio would be that police officer or the detective that kind of saves the day. Sagittarius. No. Sagittarius isn't going to shy away from danger, and we all know they act kind of impulsively. They get that big idea and they just kind of go for it without really thinking it through. And when you don't think your plan through in a horror movie, it doesn't usually tend to go that well. Being an independent, adventurous person just doesn't bode that well in a horror movie, unfortunately. Capricorn, possibly. I feel Capricorn could go one of two ways. Capricorn probably isn't going to be hanging out with the big group of people. They're not going to get involved in all the silly stuff that happens in horror movies because they're just too realistic and too responsible. You know, they might be like the mom in the horror movie that really isn't involved, but she's in a couple of scenes, or maybe the dad. Also, the other way that this could go is sometimes Capricorns can be a little cold, a little, you know, come off a little standoffish, and they might be like a random character. Like maybe they're going to stay at Bates Motel or something, and they show up and they're just a little bit curt, and the killer, you know, takes them out. Aquarius. No. They're gonna be like that one in the movie that's just being nice to the killer and then they're gonna get it. And it's not fair, I know. It'll probably be unexpected, but you know, that kind of thing happens. Like maybe they picked up a hitchhiker, maybe they were trying to help someone out that's car was broken down. I mean, unfortunately, I guess like doing a good deed doesn't get you anywhere in these types of films. Pisces. Yes. The Pisces is probably going to be the director or the writer of the horror movie. Sorry if you don't like that one, but like, let's be real here. They're like really imaginative, creative, and probably the type that would write a script and then go on to direct it. Or, you know, do one of the two or both. If you really want me to put them in a horror movie, they're probably going to be the one that like puts their headphones on upstairs, falls asleep. We know how that turns out in Halloween the remake, but also they might miss the whole thing. They might just miss all the action. So maybe yes, again. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed, and I think 5-Minute Fridays are just going to be off the table from here on out because I just can't stick to under 5 minutes. But I still want to do a video every Friday on like a random topic. So yeah, that's still going to be a thing. They might just not be 5 minutes, you know? I'll do my best, but I don't know if I should be calling them that because they're never 5 minutes or under, only a couple times. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will put my other social media account links, whatever they're called, down below. Have a really happy Halloween. Tell me what you're going to be in the comment section below if you're going to be dressing up, which you should. It's Halloween, that's what you're supposed to do. I am going to be Luna Lovegood tomorrow, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anyways, yeah, so have a good day or night and happy Halloween.